Batman who laughs. Hello Dark Knights and welcome back once again to Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles. My name's Chris. I'm the Batman statue collector right here on YouTube, and if it is your first time viewing, please consider hitting that red subscribe button, because here on this channel we do high-end statue collecting reviews, unboxings, and everything else in between. But even better than that, we have created this incredible community here together, so I really think you're going to enjoy the content, and if you do, please hit that like button. It really does help us out tremendously. Now, if you watch this channel, you guys know that I love doing top 10 videos. I love doing top 10 countdowns. Well, today we're only going to be doing a top 5 countdown because this is a relatively new character in terms of collecting, and I'm talking about the incredibly popular right now, shooting through the roof, Batman Who Laughs. This is an incredible character created by DC Comics, absolutely fantastic. Now, of course, I am not a giant fan of the Dark Knight's Metal series. If you guys watch this channel, you know that. But I love the Batman Who Laughs. I think he is absolutely incredible, and I think that is because, at least visually, he is a combination between Batman and Joker. Good and evil. But this character is definitely the epitome of evil. He is just absolutely maniacal. And I think that's why I like him. And I think that's why he's become so popular, not only because of that, but also because of his visuals. He just looks creepy, the Robins and everything else in between. Very, very exciting character. Now, of course, some of the major statue companies, including Queen Studios, XM Studios, and of course Prime One Studios, and like studios like Kotobukiya, they've created these incredible statues. Now, I want to focus today more on the high-end statues. There are great ones that are budget pieces, like from DC Direct and things like that, but I want to focus today on the top 5 high-end Batman Who Laughs statues. Now, not only do I want to share my thoughts, but I also want to share what the community voted for. I posed this in the community across all of my social media, and I had over 2,000 people vote for this, which is very, very exciting. So, of course, some of the results might surprise you, some of them maybe not so much, but I did want to at least share them with you here. Now, of course, the honorable mention, I do want to give a kind of an honorable mention here, actually a couple of them, because there were a couple that didn't have votes. But the first one was that Kotobukiya piece I mentioned. So basically, you could look at this as kind of being like number 7 on the list, okay? So again, this is top 5, but this is honorable mentions here. Kotobukiya, incredible budget piece. I think it's terrifying looking. I think it's creepy looking. I think it's very, very well done. And it truly reflects the character. It truly reflects the evilness of him. And I think it absolutely deserves to be on this list. Even though it didn't get votes, I still think it's a very, very awesome looking piece. So again, just an honorable mention here from our friends over at Kotobukiya. Okay? Another one that is on this list that did get a few votes, it didn't get a ton, it only got 2% of the vote, but I did want to at least mention it here, and that is the Batman Who Laughs versus Batman 1/4 scale piece from our friends over at Prime One Studios. Now, of course, this one I think it only got a couple percentage of votes because it's still a new piece. It just came out in terms of the release of the Next Level event, so we haven't really seen much of it. We've basically just seen renders. So I think this particular piece, in my opinion, will definitely grow over time. I think this one will become one of the most popular pieces in terms of diorama and in terms of this character. And will it be one that I probably purchase? It most likely will be, because I think it is very, very well done. It's very, very creepy, and what a great diorama. And again, it's taken directly from art, which I absolutely love, so that's very, very cool in my opinion. So now we're ready to count down the actual top 5 here, the top 5 that you guys voted for, okay? So it's interesting because basically here on number 5, we're very close to number 4 actually, but this one had 8% of the vote, and this is the XM Studios Batman Who Laughs King. Now this is a brand new reveal. It's up for pre-order right now. It is incredible. It is maniacal. It has this absolutely insane base on it. It's very, very creepy and definitely reflects another element of these stories. And it is different enough that if you are a fan of the more traditional Batman Who Laughs, this one might be something that you want to add to your collection because it is very different, and it's also very cool, and it represents the character in a different way, in my opinion. Now again, all these that I'm talking about, if they're up for pre-order right now, I will have them in the links down below if you're interested in ordering them. I just wanted to say that up front, because I know some of you are going to ask me and want to know where to order them from. So anyway, that one had 8% of the vote. I still think it's an awesome piece. I'm intrigued. I'm hoping to be able to review that here on the channel for you guys. But again, 8% of the vote, very, very cool piece, okay? So that came in at number 5. Now, number 4 on the list got 9% of the vote, so again, very, very close, and that is the XM Studios 1/4 scale piece. Now, again, this is an awesome looking piece. This one just released, actually. It just started shipping out to customers as we speak. This one has him crouching. It has the option to have the giant wings, which is what I love about this piece. The robins are good on it. They're not my all-time favorite. You know, it's definitely something that just looks awesome in terms of aesthetic, in terms of pose, and it's very, very different from some of the other offerings, of course, because of those wings. Now, again, I've heard from the community that not everybody likes the robin, so it is what it is, but there is, you know, just no question that it's a cool looking badass piece. Again, you have that great tower, you have the great pose with the wings. I just think it's a very, very special piece, and again, congratulations to everybody that is picking up that piece and is just now getting it in. I know our friend over at Sick Mansion Collectibles, he was one that just got that piece, so definitely check out his channel and check that piece out. So anyway, that is number 4 on the list. Very, very cool. Okay, so now we're getting ready for our top 3. Very, very interesting results. This one had 10% of the vote here. 10% of the vote, and this one is what I think this is a very, very special piece. It is quite stunning. This is the Queen Studios quarter scale Dio. Now this, of course, is the Batman Who Laughs on throne. Some people absolutely love this. Some people feel like it's a bit much. It is a lot of statue. There is so much going on. It is so incredibly creepy. There is a lot of horror elements going on in this, and it's part of their throne line. Of course, they have Batman, they have Joker, they have Harley, all coming down the line, and so this is a very, very interesting take on the character. Obviously, it's different than all the other companies' offerings. So some people love Thrones, some people don't. So if you don't like Thrones, this might not be the piece for you. Obviously, the price point is a little higher on this one because it has so much going on with it. But again, if you look at all of these, 5, 4, 3, they're all very, very close together. It's very, very interesting to see how close people voted for these, whereas the top 2 had, clearer cut winners, which I thought was interesting as well. But at number 3, this is a very, very cool piece. I'm very impressed with what Queen Studios has done here with this one. So that, of course, leaves us with the top 2, which is very, very exciting. And coming in at number 2 with 18% of the vote, that is the Sideshow Collectibles Batman Who Laughs Premium Format. Now, this is one that I have in my collection. I own it. I absolutely love it. It is absolutely incredible. It's so cool that we got a new villain from Sideshow because it had been a little bit where we got an original take on a character instead of a rehashed character. It is awesome. I love this statue. I know some of my friends like Dan Default just recently picked this one up to pair with some other pieces from XM. Very, very exciting. And I think what stands out for this one, at least for me, is it lets Batman Who Laughs stand front and center. It doesn't rely on the Robins. It doesn't have all of that other stuff going on, which all the other ones we've talked about today, other than the Kotobukiya maybe, they all have other stuff going on. There's other distractions. There's zombies or skulls or creatures or Robins or whatever on the base, thrones. This is just him. It's just him. It highlights him, and it's absolutely incredible. It's a large piece for Sideshow. It's very, very cool, and I feel like you definitely get the bang for your buck on this one. And again, it is up for, it's already up for pre-order, it's already up for order, it's already shipping, it's already been shipping, and so you can get that in the link down below as well. So again, very, very cool piece. I can definitely see why it was voted number 2, because again, I feel like it highlights the character, and it doesn't have all those other bells and whistles. Just keep it simple, right? Keep it simple. Now, number 1 is a no-brainer. You could easily figure out who was going to win this vote with this one. This is a very, very special piece. It is highly sought after in the aftermarket. I can't believe Prime 1 has not done another version of this yet, but I'm talking about the Prime 1 1/3 scale. Absolutely incredible piece. This is a piece that I hope that I never part with. I just absolutely think it's phenomenal. I just love the base. I love the chains. He has a great pose, and if you can't get this one, that's why I feel like any of the others are great alternatives. But this, obviously, if you're a 1/3 scale collector, this is the piece to own. It's absolutely incredible. Again, I do feel like Prime 1 will make another one down the road. Hopefully it's not a direct copy. Hopefully it is a new version of it. But I just think it's really, really well done. And I think it's an iconic piece. It's crazy, again, to me, how popular it has become, how hard it is to find, and how much money it's fetching for in the aftermarket. I think that'll only continue to go up over time because, again, It's just a very, very awesome piece. It's well executed by Prime 1 Studio. So those are basically the top 5 that you guys voted for. I would be very, very similar in my list. I think that all of those are very, very fair. Maybe one might shift up above the other, but for me, Prime 1 is definitely number 1, and I really, really love the Sideshow piece. I think that would be my number 2. So the other ones, it would be tough. I think that maybe it would switch around depending on the day. But I do want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear your thoughts down below in the comments. What do you think about this list? Do you agree with everybody voting? What are your top 5? Would you rank them any differently? Definitely let me know in the comments. I love to read them. I always try to respond to all of them. I know there's a whole bunch sometimes and I can't get to everybody, but I do try my best. So anyway, I love to interact with you guys. I love to see what you guys think in the community, and that's why we do these polls and these lists. So anyway, I want to hear what you guys think. What do you think down below in the comments? Let me know if you agree with everybody. Otherwise, just thank you guys so very much for watching. Let me know also in the comments what you like about this character, and if you think he will continue to be more popular over time, or if his popularity will start to fade a little bit. I do also want to know that. So anyway, thank you guys so very much for watching. If you are new here, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, click that notification bell, make sure you choose all. That way we don't miss any of our content. And also, if you want to take it one step further, consider hitting the join button down below for early access to our videos, bat boxes, perks, producer credit, and other things like that. And then of course, you can also do the same thing with our Patreon link. All of that is down below. Thank you guys so very much for checking out the video today. I hope you're all doing well. Be good to one another, be kind to one another, and I'll see you soon right here in the Batcave. Bye everybody. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these 2 awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.